Shalom, first of all, most all praise glory and highest honor to Yahweh Basham, Yahushai Basham, Rachakdash, the honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom, the hopeful elect of Hebrew Israelites. What you heard there is the national anthem of Finland, which was just now the Independence Day yesterday, or today, you can say, and they spoke in the radio even just a couple of minutes before the Independence Day kicked in, just before midnight. They played a song where in the lyrics they were saying something about, the country standing tall forever. Okay? Into the spirit of this scripture here, Psalms 49 and 11, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Now Finland is part of NATO, and EU is part of the beast, which we know biblically the beast is prophesied to be taken down. Okay, they have now this little season, these Edomites. They have this little season of rule, but after that, they're going down. Okay. Let's get Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. You see? And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. And the majority of the Finns are Edomites, man. And when it says here, they shall build, but I will throw down, it's going into the fact that this world system, the current world system, is going down, man. It has no future, You cannot build upon unrighteousness and think that it's gonna last. That's foolishness. Okay? Let's get Habakkuk 2 and 12. Woe means destruction, by the way. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and established a city by iniquity. Okay, and the Edomites, they came into world power. They have been benefiting by blood, okay, by rape, robbery, and murder. So it's not gonna last, you see. Okay, let's go to Job. Okay, Job 5 and 12, he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong. You see, so they have these devices, like the wicked that are in rulership today. They wanna, microchip everybody. They want to fulfill their agenda, but it's not gonna be fulfilled. Their performance is, their enterprise is gonna be disappointed. Okay. Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? So most definitely we're gonna see 2 Ezra 6 and 9 coming to pass, which says, Esau is the end of the road, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, Where is he? You see? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found, yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more. In the kingdom it's not going to be countries like Sweden, Germany, Finland. Of course, the land mass is going to be there, but you're not going to know it by those names. As in, let me put it this way instead. You're not going to have the same people ruling as you have today. Okay, beginning with Babylon. Okay, Babylon, United States is completely going to be nuked. Okay. And you see which, these European countries, you have the Edomites in the power seat, they're not going to be in the power seat in the kingdom. Okay, they're going to be in captivity, they're going to be in bonds, okay, in yokes. As it says in Psalms 149. Fetters of iron, chains, okay, Psalms 149. And 5, let the saints be joyful in glory, which are the Israelites, let them sing aloud upon their beds, let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord Yahweh. Okay? Who are the Israelites? Back to Job 20:9, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowel is turned, it is the gall of asps within him. You see? There is no future. There's no rest for the wicked. Okay? Let me see that scripture. There is no rest for the wicked. Or does it say there is no peace? The wicked. Yeah, Isaiah 48:2. There is no peace, said the Lord Yahweh, unto the wicked. Okay? So they're not going to be in rulership forever. It's going to be replaced by righteous kingdom. This is what we're waiting for. So Lord willing, this was edifying. On to the next one. Shalom.